Hey everyone, Jeri Bellini here. Welcome to, right now we're in my front hall. Welcome to my home. And we are going out front. Yep. And I've been taking a little break from packing and stuff and have been sitting out on the front porch ripping fabric to make fabric twist. So maybe you'll just sit with me for a little bit. And my neighbor's out in his yard across the street, so if he starts running his tools, then we'll go in the back where it's extremely sunny and you can hardly see. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this week's video before we get started. I went to the flea market a couple of times, and so I just did a little bit of videoing when I was there. I get hyper focused when I'm at the flea market looking for fun things, and so I didn't really show you like people's tables and stuff, but I did show you what I wound up purchasing at the end of the clip. So that was a lot of fun. And we went twice. So the first one, it was freezing, and I was so bundled up, but it was opening day, so that was super fun, super good fun. And then the second time we went, the weather was much nicer, and we found some more stuff. So anyway, I showed you a little bit of that. Then you'll see me unpacking to get ready to go and trying to decide what craft things to take, and that's to go to the beach. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a funk. I have to apologize, and I thought maybe I could share that with you just for a couple minutes. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but Brian went to the campground yesterday to open up the house. Madison's been sick. That's my little tiny brown dog, and so he didn't want her to travel in the car. It's a 3-hour drive. So he said, you stay home, I'll go down, I'll clean up and whatnot. And I'm going to show you when he got down there, he took a picture of what it looks like. It's a mess. So the Debbie Downer thing, it's two things. There's a hole in my sunroom roof. A tree limb fell on it. It's not a huge hole, but it's a hole. It went right through. And luckily we didn't get a lot of water damage or anything inside. So he's got to fix the roof. But a corporation bought our campground a couple of years ago, and they've been very slowly making changes to things. And corporations, it's a big corporation, they own a lot of campgrounds, so a lot of my friends are leaving, so I got a little sad. That's kind of like in a little funk, because change happens, and I have to practice what I preach, right? And I have to adapt. So yeah, I've been thinking about it. It got more expensive. They raised the rates quite a bit, and they're making all these policy changes, and so yeah, people are just getting fed up and they're leaving. So yeah, I'm gonna lose some of my good friends. Yeah, I'm really bumming about it. But and my nose is really stuffy, so excuse me. I don't know, there's pollen or something. I don't know, something's happening, but my nose is stuffy and I have a really bad headache today. So anyway, I keep thinking about it. Change, things never stay the same, do they? And you really have to figure out how to go with the flow as best you can. So I'm going to give it a good think when I get down there. And meanwhile, though, I've packed all my stuff, my fun stuff to make crafts and whatnot. And I'm going to stay focused on that. And I'm going to do what I say. I'm going to keep moving. So I'm sitting out on the porch, and I'm going to rip up some fabric to make some fabric twist. Brian told me we were getting a little low on a couple of the colors in the shop, so I'm going to do that and just relax. All right, we're going to go take a quick walk through the house. I have you on a selfie stick, and I'm going to show you the backyard because it's really beautiful. And as I said, we have to focus on the positive things, right? Let's see, this video, I'm going to show you that I went to the flea market. So I just want to show you the gorgeous view that I have here. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's so, I think I showed you guys in the winter how pretty it was with the snow. Oh, I have to tell you something funny. So, see, there's my table, my patio table, not a big deal. I had an umbrella in there on Sunday, and all of a sudden the wind picked up, and it picked up the umbrella and brought it over the house. It went all the way over the house and into the front yard. So it's broken. I had to buy another one because you can't possibly sit out here in the summer. There's not a tree. There's trees back there, but there's no trees over here. Anyway, all right, I'm just blah blah. Although I will show you some of the stuff I got at the flea market, which is really good fun. And I made you hang out with me while I was packing and trying to decide what I was going to take to the beach. So I will see you next week. I have a couple of ideas of some really fun projects, and we'll do a project next week, or we'll talk about getting old and how it stinks. Because I'm really feeling it with all this packing I'm doing. I'm really getting stiff. My back hurts. All right, guys, keep moving. Just play, no rules, and remember to find something to be grateful for today. And I'm grateful for you. Bye for now. We're at the flea market. It's the first day. Oh my gosh, it's packed. And there's my husband's face. You're crazy. Okay, I'm taking a little break. I did find something really cool. I'll share them in my next video. It is freezing here, so that's why I'm all bundled up. And time to go. I'm all finished. And here's my last purchase. It's a little small photo album from 1905. Look for that in the Etsy shop. It was serious good fun today, but I'm hungry, so I am headed home to eat breakfast. Bye for now. So here's some of the stuff we got at the flea market. Some vintage luggage. I love old luggage. I'll probably put a couple of those in the Etsy shop. There's a miniature mahjong set. Brian collects old toolboxes, and I love old brushes. That's a horsehair brush and dustpan, and I love body parts. So there's some of those feet. They're the shoe stretchers. An old iron, which works, and we both love metal boxes, and I really thought that one was pretty cool. And those are movie reels and paintbrushes. One of these days I'm going to show you my collection of paintbrushes. They're amazing. And those are vintage trays that we sell in the shop, and these are little miniature dictionaries. And that one has some writing in it. There's a couple of wooden spools. There's some old spigots. Brian uses those on his plate glass flowers. The typewriter, we sell those in the shop. And the salt and pepper shaker that we kind of just went by really quick. I'm going to put sand in there and stick my needles in there. And there's more TV trays. Hey everyone, Jeri Bellini here. Welcome to my studio. I'm one-handed because I'm holding the camera in the other hand, and I hope we're not jiggling. So I normally have it propped on the table, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing today. I am packing to go to the beach. Brian's going to go down ahead of me, and get the house opened up. So I go down there as close to April 15th as I possibly can, and I stay pretty much until October 31st. I do come back once in a while. Last year, I stayed down there for 4 months in one stretch. Brian was really not happy with me, but he comes back and forth, so whatever. But he was getting sick of doing all the driving, and the poor dogs, he has to drag them along too. So anyway, you see them in the background. Do you see them in the background? All right, so there's a white sheet on my couch today because I always try to give the dogs a haircut before I leave, and get them all cleaned up. And yeah, I do that myself. So it's not the best haircut in the world, but they're nice and clean. And then I give them a bath, so hence the sheet. And then there's 2 dogs over there. I don't know if you can see both of them. Max is the black one, Madison is brown, and she likes the she likes the fluff. So she's actually, I think she's hiding. Yeah, I can see her little eyeball. She's hiding in the fabric. So that's the fun fabric that I have in the shop. And I want to do a bunch of things. Can you see her? I want to do a bunch of things, and then you can at least see the fabric with all this fabric. So I decided I don't usually wash it. Like, there's my bag. I don't usually wash it for the patches that I make. But I thought, I think I might make a quilt or something. So I thought I better wash it. That's like a big tangled knot right there. There's, I don't know how many pieces there are. I'll count them when I fold them up. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the mess that I'm dealing with. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to try to do it slowly so I don't make you nauseous. And show you what life is like when I'm getting ready to go away. So I'm trying to pack like a lot of craft stuff, and that's where I gave the dogs a haircut over there. They like to look out the window. That keeps them busy for a few minutes, preoccupied, you might say, while I'm giving them a haircut. And I'm just going to spin around so you can see the whole room. Yeah, there's stuff on the floor. So that's where I sit. There's my humidifier and my desk. My desk isn't too bad, actually. About an hour or so ago, it was pretty full. But look, here's a card. So these are the cards. I've been making these cards for you guys. Anybody who orders anything from my Etsy shop and tells Brian that you're one of my YouTube followers, you get one of these cards. And so I've been trying to make some extra ones before I go, so he'll have enough, while I'm gone. So, yeah, I don't usually use the selfie stick, but I wanted you to see what I'm doing. And I have stuff. Oh, yeah, I have stuff packed on the floor here, too. Let me show you that. Here, I don't know how to turn this around, actually, once I'm... Oh, my gosh. I got a new phone a couple weeks ago, so that's stuff I'm going to take down to the beach, too. And because I don't know how to turn the phone around, I have to just turn it around. So there's my pile of stuff. Yeah, that's a big bolt of wool. And I'm going to be dyeing that, and I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to dye that. That's a lot of fun. That's a bag of recycled wool, like an old wool blanket and some wool coat and stuff like that. Yeah, this is some of my stuff. Only some of it, trust me. It's just some of it. I got a lot of stuff to take down there. And I thought I'd bring you along for the packing part. I'm going to dig in this closet and get my mom's quilt out. Remember I showed you guys what I was doing with her clothing? And I definitely want to work on that this summer. So I'm trying to decide what to bring and what to leave. Here it is. I didn't really show you, I only showed you a couple of them. Maybe when I get down to the beach, I'll show you some more. They're really beautiful. And then I'll lay them out when I get down there. And maybe think about putting it together. That would be super fun. I just never know what to bring when I go away. How do you guys decide when you go, like on a vacation or something? How do you decide what to bring with you? I can never make up my mind. Little house. It's a tiny house. It's actually called a park model. And it has a loft. So I'm going to show you when we get down there. I'm going to do a video of the whole thing. The loft has 2 bedrooms, and so my daughter Jessica, she comes from Bethany Beach across the water. She comes with her daughter, my granddaughter Ida, and she'll stay overnight. So I have the back bedroom has like a mattress back there, and so they sleep back there. And the ceilings, the ceilings are only like this high. It's a loft. I don't know if any of you guys go camping or any campground or something. You'll know what I'm talking about. So the ceiling's really low, but I can put some stuff up there. I can store some of my stuff up there. It's really a small house. I mean, this is a small house, but that's really tiny here. All right, so these were my mom's pants that I used for the backing. They're the, I don't know how to explain them. They're jeans, but they're not heavyweight jeans. They're very, very lightweight. So you could actually do, the word was going to come out wrong. Sashiko. You could actually do sashiko with this because it's a very nice weight. So I put this on the back of every one of my squares, and it's not always like straight. Like I'll just show you this one, for example. So it's got a seam in it because you know you only have pieces that are just so big, and I don't have a problem with that. Yeah. I think I'm really going to enjoy getting this back out. Yeah. So I think I will definitely bring the pants. And these are this is a bag of her t-shirts that I've already cut into. So I'm going to bring that. And the pants for sure. And I always, it's easier to just show you. So there's like 3 layers. There's the top layer, which is the block that I made. Then there is a very, very, very thin layer of cotton that I work on. So I lay the block onto this thin cotton, and we should do a sit and stitch. We'll do a sit and stitch one day, and I'll show you I'll show you how I do it. That's what I'll do. All right. All right, that's it. I'm going to shut you off for the moment, and I'll come back again when I think I have something interesting to show you. And there's my golf cart. I take that to the beach. Can't wait. Happiness is a golf cart that works. I had a lot of problems with mine last year, so I'm hoping that it'll work really nice for me this year. So I haven't had my hair cut in 6 months. I really like a girl down at the beach. She works at a barber shop. She really only does short hair, and my hair was actually pretty short last summer. So I'm hoping that she will give me a little trim. I decided to let it grow, and I'm showing you how I put my scarf on in case you want to wear a scarf. Yeah, I thought one last time before I die, I'm going to let my hair grow really long, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to be a real hippie. Yeah. So anyhow, boring. I have one last bag to pack, and that's it right there. I'm bringing a couple of things to do YouTube videos, and some batting, some plastic. My dye is in there to do my wool. That was a scale that I use to do my Etsy listings when I have to weigh stuff. And I held up a package of, it was a powder to make mamigami. I'm going to try that. And if you don't know what that is, I will be sharing that with you in a couple weeks. And I also do a lot of eco printing when I'm down there. Just, you know, stuff that you do outside. It's perfect. So I will see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.